The views expressed by our guests in the following video are solely the opinions of our guests and do not necessarily reflect the views and or opinions of the Ola 7 podcast show. Viewer discretion is advised.
Hello guys, my name is DJ Ola 7 Owen. We're Madodo, the Chief A Mwazha on your number one podcast in the land, the Ola 7 podcast. It is a beautiful Wednesday, and of course, I'm with my co-hosts,
Yahya Goodvibes all the time, and welcome to the best. Yeah, boy! It is the best podcaster in the planet, in Zimbabwe, in Africa, and
the world, of course. They are watching us in America.
Oh yeah, definitely.
They're watching us in Zambia,
in the UK,
and Brazil,
Canada,
Mexico, Atlanta,
everywhere. North Pole. They're watching us.
Portugal, Spain.
Yes, definitely. Mozambique,
Netherlands,
Botswana. How are you doing?
I'm doing great. How are you?
I'm fine. I'm going to send 1.5, but it's fine. It's okay.
But tell us about 1.5. What's happening?
No, it's okay. But I don't believe it. Kutindopi 1.5. 1.5.
Yeah. 1,500.
And I did get lunch less than 200.
Yeah, muno. How can I do this?
So
good mafia. God mafia. God mafia. I know. You know my good mafia in Amazon. Boys like mine.
Oh,
good mafia.
It's not gonna
boys like mine.
Because the mwangu very simple.
Achiwana Mariage.
Achiwana Mariage. Achipa baby ragi.
Apozo Google. I think that's what I'm supposed to do. I think that because you are always glowing each time you see here. Tell us about who does your makeup.
So I gave her makeup done now Winnie. And also Winnie, the more she's very good.
Right.
We now no gone. Installation them so look we can go guys one anons masi. We la list beauty bar saga. Anima ba no dibataga.
Ono bata ne mazono zema sports
the saga is 1.5.
Oh. Wow.
So this understand makeup
they know the G-spot.
Yes, they know the right spot. They know the right spot.
It is that one. Yeah, but it is. You know what the G-spot means?
The what?
The good spot.
No.
G for good. Oh,
no.
Trust me.
The G-spot is like...
What? Oh, you're determined. You guys are
no, but
no, G for good.
Also, it's a good spot.
Good spot.
So someone who knows my G spot knows my good spot.
Good spot. Not the other way around. If you
like,
want to take
the other way around?
No, I don't know the other way around.
Okay,
I know the other round. I know the other way.
It's up to us. But welcome. If you just joined us, make sure you go on YouTube and click the bell for post notifications so that each time we are uploading content, you are the first person to know. We are still celebrating 100,000 subscribers.
Oh, trust me. Now we're on 110, by the way.
110 now. So we're saying in the next few days, 200,000, 300,000, and 1 million subscribers.
Yes.
So we're so excited. Thank you for supporting. And if you're watching on Facebook, thank you for joining in. Shout out to your name and thank you for watching. And please do share the love to a lot of people.
Exactly. Do you sometimes go through the comments on YouTube?
Yeah, I do. I see a lot of comments coming through. Yeah,
people love the podcast.
I love it so much. And you see the engagement is so exciting.
Exactly.
People are always logged on. They're so excited to see what I'm going to say, what Ola's going to say. So yeah.
And they love the energy, by the way.
Definitely.
We got the energy. We got the vibe. We got
good vibe.
You know what I mean? Yeah,
of course. How was your weekend though?
No, my weekend was okay. It was blessed. I spent pretty much of my time at home.
Oh really?
Weekend, yeah. I didn't have events. No, actually, I then went to Hillside.
What was in Hillside?
No, just having, some good time with friends.
Oh, really?
And just sharing one or two ideas,
Female friends, male friends?
Male friends,
Oh,
friends,
just checking, just checking.
Male friends.
You never know.
I don't have female friends, by the way. I don't have female friends. I came across a video by Prophet Hubert Angel.
Yes.
On TikTok today. And he was saying, there's no such thing as my best friend as in opposite sex. And it's either you're just waiting for your opportunity, but trying to be a friend. So
usually
exactly, that's at the point. So in I don't have a female friend.
So
No, you're not my friend. You are not my friend. Yeah, is not my friend. No, we are good guys. We're good buddies.
Now
Oh, by the way, the word buddy these days is also, it's just buddy. My buddy. My buddy about town. It's just something else these days. Yeah, I think
we are siblings.
Yeah, she's my sister. Let's say that. She is my sister.
People are taking things personal. I think you can have a friend that is of opposite sex. Actually, you can have one.
No.
It doesn't mean
you can be my friend, but I can't be your friend.
How?
Somehow, I'm just waiting for that minute, for that moment.
Not even. There's some friends I've always had, naturally. There's some friends I've always had, which come on for a long time. That you know what I mean? Yes.
No. Oh, by the way, someone asked me, guys. Someone asked me. Anzi, Ola. Someone called me from the UK.
Yeah.
To say, Ola, how's your girlfriend? I'm like, which one?
Girlfriend?
Which girlfriend? Yeah. I'm like, oh, since when? I'm like, maybe he's telling people that
I've never said that.
You see now?
Honestly.
Now that's what Shelly's saying. No, the thing is, I don't just believe in having an opposite sex friend.
But you can. I have a friend.
Yeah. You can.
And he doesn't even treat me any other or does anything.
Of course,
weird.
he shouldn't. But it's just one day.
I just feel like it's not deep, sir, because
there's that moment where when you're at your lowest, remember? So they come here like they want to comfort you. Yeah, come on, you know what?
I think
which is called my arms, like you can
it's your mind.
You just have to be relaxed. The next thing,
honestly,
is smashing you.
My male friend ngatomfona kuti baba kwangwa buys. I don't know, mfana wangu pa ma shite. Over to phone. He's like, I have other things to discuss. He doesn't even give an ear. Or if it come to my house,
I think
exactly.
You have said it. No
problem.
But I don't know, guys. You guys watching, tell us what you think. Do you think it's very much possible to have a friend of opposite sex? Say an opposite, sex guy.
Yeah, that's true.
Friend, nothing, no strings attached, whatever. I don't know. Just tell us what you think.
All right. So comment what you think about starting off today is Prophet Passion Java posted a message on Facebook saying, I quote, as the year draws to a close, I saw the departure of Paul Mwazha going to be with the Lord, to the church in Zimbabwe. I urge you to pray fervently for peace and unity within the walls of his congregation. For I have seen visions of discord and division among the top leadership, threatening to fracture the church. Succession disputes shall arise. Pray for wisdom and guidance, love, forgiveness, and unity to prevail, that the church may continue to stand. Close quote.
Yeah.
So Java once prophesied about the death of Zayoja leader, that is the late Baba Ezekiel Goodvibes.
Yeah, I remember.
And it came to pass. So my question is, Mama Prophecy to come online and broadcast kuti Ola ndaona wafa, Yaya ndaona wafa, or is it okay for you to reach out to the family, especially for public figures like this?
Remember Passion Java is a public figure.
Yeah.
He's a public figure. He's a prophet, though he's a public figure.
Yes, that's true.
So these prophets, they also bargain, or they also utilize every opportunity, that comes their way, especially when it comes to prophecies to do with public figures as well.
Okay, so it's like they're taking an opportunity to nekuti ndaziya prophecy, let me put it on the public platform because I'm a public figure,
of course,
and I'll get public reaction.
Exactly, and the next thing you're going to believe him to say, if Pajan Java once prophesied about Baba Ezekiel Kuti.
So it's more like it's an advertising stance when it comes to churches.
Not really advertising.
Because remember, let's say he reaches out to his family on his own, privately.
Yeah.
We will not know, we will not mind, we will not care. But now, if things happen like this, like what he did to the late Baba Ezekiel Kuti, so to some extent it means that I believe I'm and maybe I'm drawn to even go to his church.
Yeah, you can. And at the same time, remember what he did, Baba Guti. I got almost the same thing. If you remember, he was also talking about the church getting, splitting, nechi. And that's what he prophesied, remember? And Chakanya is the death. Not sure about the split of the church.
Yes.
I haven't heard any rumors.
Same here.
I don't know if those Zayoja split like that one.
But so far, I've never had something coming to the
but Chakanya come to pass was the
the passing
on. Yeah. Then now he prophesied after a video of Baba Mwazha circulated on social media while he's celebrating his 160th birthday.
Yeah.
Right? So that's when he then said this. But I think one of that video, Baba Mwazha, one can conclude that Baba Mwazha is now, my days are...
They're numbered.
Yeah, they're numbered, of course, both of the age.
Yeah, that is true. I think that was another point I was trying to get to. Kuti pana age kuti knows life expectancy no shika pap. Point about someone is overdone that, and we're actually expecting the person to ever pass away peacefully, and we're grateful for their life because they've lived almost a decade.
But the difference,
each century,
a century, exactly.
And it's very rare to find such cases.
But the thing is, maybe the difference is that you pointed out the time. Say, Baba Mwazha. End of year, right, Shelley? Am I correct?
Yeah, I'm saying end of year.
End of year. This year. Okay, so it means that we left it a month frame. And some 2 months.
Okay, meaning to say if he overlaps and lives up until January, that the prophecy is not true.
Well, end of year.
Ayo.
Huh?
January
it's a new year. It's a new year.
But also, how do you feel, Kuti? Let's say, Ola, inini ndaoneska prophecy, I go on a public platform, I post Ola uchafa. Don't you think it brings even more damage for you personally? Be it even post my prophecy and this social life is going to pass away. And if you don't reach out to me, something like this is gonna happen to you.
No,
my
age is then but answer guys. Plus
even me
personally
even me, when it comes to certain prophets, I'm young. I feel like I still have a lot to offer to the world. I don't have kids. I still enjoy Lula. So I just feel like we need more
I knew it was going that direction, but anyways, it's too fine. But I think it's good to be good, but it's scary. Sometimes we don't want to hear such prophecies.
Especially of death.
But death is scary. But at the same time,
what happens if, let's say, you prophesy about my death, I come to you, I reach out to you, prophet, do you think there's a solution to that?
I think about the death, right? Yes. A solution. The solution do azo reach out to you.
Okay.
Faith. Exactly. Then you can just face your own fate.
Because I usually see when a certain public figure or someone who's known or someone passes away, now we see people drawing up my post 2 years ago, a year ago, I once said this. Not sure if they're true. Someone will be equal, but I don't know if that's will be equal.
But I did true. Problem we're living in a society whereby we've got a lot of false prophets.
Yes.
So sometimes when someone prophesied this to you and whatever, you don't really take them seriously.
Yeah,
and sometimes you want to avoid being manipulated by these fake prophets. So sometimes you're like, okay. But then because we took out then no pull out post I once said this, but I just believe when it's something chakango daru, whether he's a fake prophet or he's a genuine prophet, just reach out to them. You lose nothing. Just make sure that
no.
I was about to say that. Just make sure that your pockets are tight. Don't just release money for the sake of 300. I know it's okay. God is. It's okay, I will just go.
Okay, that's fine. That's okay.
Panic, that's when you part ways with your $300 because okay, it's nothing. But that's manipulation. That's manipulation, clear manipulation. Yeah, but don't go manipulation.
Only fear for
apo pane zvataurwa naprofet zvekuti chechi pachaita
division
hazvisi kutanga Mwazha afa.
Oh, there's already division before.
Issues
already nemwana wacho
atopo kubva 2020.
Yeah.
Paipa wakambokirwa mumba. Remember those days kirwa mumba.
Yes.
Vana vacho mwaimbonzanzi angambobuda chechi adzoka.
Also already the disputes have been there.
Yeah. So, but I think it will be worse.
Exactly when he passes away.
Yeah. Because it's already there.
We're not hoping that he passes away, considering even the age. But I think God's timing will be the right time. We'll see.
But guys, I have something. I have a simple, maybe a question. Why is it most of the churches, when the leader dies, kunaita ma problem ekuti church yakuto splitter? Yeah, my leadership nigini rengo zateta kunzwa nechi. Why is it so?
I think mostly it's because when it comes to the church, okay, the government and the country is governed by my government terms, laws, and so when it comes to succession disputes, they are told panonzi two temper mono and the ruling party gets to decide who comes to party. But on church, some people don't govern the church as the country. But only for same laws, my doctrines if they infuse doctrines to succession, there's no limit on if a church lives by the lawyer doctrine, Bible, doctrine, if the leader passes away, the firstborn or whoever will be the succession, or the lead pastor would take the throne, or the lead evangelist, and if that is already written down as a doctrine for the church, I'm sure we have less of that. But the problem comes now when people think to say church as government. A church already is a mob of people.
But do you
so
think
they need some bit of doctrine there.
Yeah, but do you think a church should have a constitution?
Yes.
You think so?
A church should have a constitution that governs even the runnings of the church. Mutumwa church. When this person passes away, we're going to have this person come on the throne. Okay. So that it's not less than
why do we have to choose a person to be at the throne? What if we are appointing someone who is not anointed to be at that position?
I think that's where
there's a matter of anointing.
Yes.
Leadership is all to do with the anointing.
That is true. I think usually the problem only comes because the only person we're sure of God anointed is the person who founded the church. You see now?
Yeah.
The issue comes is the person who starts the church, the one who was ordained by God and saw the vision and started the church. From the people following, it's hard to actually talk to Munu appoint one amari. Unless
right, that was my point. I was about to say. Now to say, I think that the leader should appoint someone who is the best person after inini. Over while it's here actually actively involved in church business.
Yeah.
Not wafa. Then say, okay guys, when I die, this is the next guy. And participate.
Ujigira on a leadership when you become a leader, just on a normal surface, it's hard for you to appoint someone to give so much power. That's why you see even by inheritance beneficiaries because sometimes when you give that power again when you're alive, even that person
but I think with church it should be that way. Inheritance, yes, but I think with church, it should be that way because these days we see these splits. And I'm very much worried with these big churches. Like, look, we've got, for example, I'm not saying Chi, but I'm just trying to be realistic. Look, we've got Prophet Makore.
Yeah, that's one of the
we have a very big church. He's a big brand, Prophet Makore.
He is.
We cannot take anything away from him. He's a big brand. Let's talk about Prophet Makore.
Yes,
another big brand. Yeah, big brand, a big church as well. These guys are investing in that church business. But what will happen when these guys, go?
Suddenly pass away.
Exactly. The thing is, who is the next leader of UFIC? Who is the next leader of Yada? Who is the next leader of Mwazha? Okay, who is the next leader of whatever church? It's different from United Methodist. It's different from
Roman Catholic, where we know.
You
see why? If you check those traditional churches, they're governed by certain laws.
My traditional churches and anima founders, for example, Salvation Army, founder wayo ainzi William Booth. Akafa kudhara titomuziva. But Salvation irimo munyika dzakawanda.
Was he a prophet?
He was no.
Or was he just a preacher?
He was a preacher, yes.
You see the difference now? The difference with a preacher and a prophet. A prophet is someone who has got the anointing maybe to perform some miracles. And the reason why that church is full of people, I mean, it's like a full house and overflow. It's because people are following the miracles. But when the guy who performs the miracles is not there.
Pano pisa.
My miracles anongo perform wakamu churches.
Na any other person. No, that's a lie. That's a lie.
I think the whole issue is about doctrines. Kuroma kune doctrine. Kuroma kuna fata kune masista.
Exactly.
Vanotedzera mutemo wechechi usine muBhayibheri.
Anogovern one mutemo wechechi. Akatobhaiza anokumurwa zviya zviya.
Pamutemo wechechi.
But ko prophet akabhaiza muri dzechechi.
You see now. I think that's the problem. Ma prophet acho tikubvuma gava variko but gava chisa mutemo wechechi usine na prophet.
Exactly.
So if you have a constitution here under Yada church
exactly.
Every church will be governed by such thing. Whether you are there or not, mutemo chat fata vadai so fata varare ne vamwe vanhu fata vachatedza zvakati. So I think the best way is to have ma Pentecost ako, right, having a constitution. This is why traditional churches survive. Fata vanofa mafata anzwa nekufa vachimuka vamwe vachita seende. But the church still goes on because pane mutemo. Ma prophets anotya kuisa mutemo nekuti dzimwe nguva vari kupaza mutemo yacho.
Anointing yekuPentecost iri pamunhu one, iri pana prophet wavo chete. Prophet wavo manje
ndo vari kugadzira mutemo, but vari kutya manje kuisa mutemo wako mabosi vari kupwanya chi mutemo. You see now.
But you know what happened to Prophet TB Joshua when he passed on?
Isn't the wife took over?
The wife took over.
But the church is no longer that popular, right?
You see,
the church is now
it's there, but
you know it was too late. I think the anointing. I think you can pass on the baton. But sometimes when you're at the throne, you think or you believe, okay, I'll be here forever.
You're
until whatever time.
Maybe pamwe time yacho pamwe pakazofa nditi paunozofa iwe prophet. Ausati waudzwa naMwari kuti zvinizvo.
That is another case.
Waunokwanisa
kuisa next. But ukafasina kuudzwa, then that means the church iri kutozongofa usikuziya. Definitely church yakutongodona because iwe hapana wasiwa anointa. Then the next thing dai wise many ningi archbishop ningi apostle ningi
I think the great thing is if you are owning a church right now, we could be talking about this in YouTube podcast. Gadzira doctrine yako yechurch yakatozvimirira whether or not you have gotten an answer from God. Have a doctrine that's going to guide whoever is going to succeed you. Kuti paachasvika achatumwa nemutemo yakati yawagadzirawo wonamata kuti Mwari dai mandita kuti ndizive ndoita sei. Wisdom is important.
I like that point yarikubudisa Yahya because my churches akawanda ari kukura. They are mushrooming. Some of the churches are just mushrooming. Churches awanda. But inyaya kuti the leader akafa church yatovhara. Church inofana kuenderera mberi whether the leader is there or not. And also ini ndinobhelieva kuti pane chimwe chokwadi chatichiratidzwa naMwari. Kune vamwe vanhu vakabarwa to perform even miracles and everything, but not to lead.
That is true.
There are people who are there to preach, but not leaders. My church are not my leaders. They are my preachers. People who can vanofudza mweya yevanhu.
I think that's a good point. I think I've seen it a lot. A lot of prophets know how to perform miracles,
but they don't know how to preach.
But preaching is not their calling.
So now what they should do, these churches, they should have preachers, good preachers, whereby I expect, example, but I know he's a good preacher.
He is.
He's a very good preacher.
I think amongst the prophets, he's
a very good preacher. For example, what church then put a preacher and vankeri church. right? Then he as a leader also simuka oita miracles like oporesa vanhu. Then they otoporesa chechi yapera otenda kumba ndangopa se example. Then same applies unona mudhara magaya, you know, otosvika pega oita healing yavo, you know, I know my guys give the nyadzi healing, I notongonzwana daro, you know, healing or healing, but then wozopa futi mukana wekuti paite preacher anorova shoko sezvariri. But the problem now with these prophets and my churches are kunyuka akati one day these days, they want to be the preacher, the leader, the prophet, the priest, the elder,
healer,
the financial, the treasurer.
Yes, I think that's a good point.
I think zvamukutaura ndizvo handiti. But tukuona zvinezvi, for example, UFIC, ine mabranches kwese kwese.
Yeah, there are branches, yeah, of course.
Yeah, church iri kukura.
Yeah, that's good.
Even Yada, they do have now. Yeah, they do have branches.
So vanenge variwo muharare o vanenge vachida kuona prophet every day.
Vanouya kuharare.
Vanouya kuharare vachisangana nani.
Yeah,
but vanoda kuenda kuchechi vanongozoti tisu
But the problem is, you know, one leader or one prophet of that church. That's the problem. And my problem is also, I don't know, maybe that's how God operates. Could church any one prophet? Not any other prophet. Dear one.
Yeah.
No, being a leader, it's okay. I'm not disputing.
You are the leader, but
why does one prophet?
Roma in a Pope one.
No. Pope is, you know what? I was Catholic for years. I've never met the Pope. And
exactly.
It doesn't bother me at all.
It doesn't matter.
I don't even mind where he is. You see? Because the Fata Wanguka, vangandi naongo idzozo vamsengika vavari bone. You understand?
The difference ndekuti kumwe kwese kuna pastor or my elder or my wise men. Hakuna prophet wechechi yote ine 1 million followers ine one prophet.
But I think when it comes to I think TB Joshua tried. No. I think TB Joshua tried to have other prophets.
Yeah, I remember.
I used to listen to watch Hines Wise Men. So vaito pinda mvanu. Chero iasipo. Vanhu vaidona, vanhu vaitosumudzwa kuti chechi yotese yotofamba. So I think they should incorporate that, having young prophets, young leaders, teach them, groom them, they take over.
Yes,
don't groom them to just be there. Kuti vanogara pa front row to my prophets. No, let them lead this church. Kana uko akatofaisa the better for you. Because nyaya leadership kwasiza kuti ausudyire chetika. Munhu unosimudzira transmission akazokurasa say they always reference to you. Uyu wekubva kuchechi yamagaya kwamuzi akasitata akizvinhu zvake asi mwana wechi wekwamagaya. So I think problem ndeyekuti futi vari kugruma wacho vafana ari vati akangoziya mweya avhura yake Yahya Goodvibes ministry Shelly ministries
mabawa akuconvert went to churches into bars. I remember in Chitungiza there's a bar rekanzuru runozizengeza bar
runomboita chechi
masikati nechechi
maneruba madhimona memchirwisana nawe
inyaya yekutsvaga nzvimbo inyaya yekufighta for places
because territorial spirits ebawa tombosangana nawo futi
churches these days awanda even backyards mudzimba kwakutoka kachechi kachechi
isikana kwedu tine kachechi
maspika tiwe mumba
munonyanyaita mafights akawanda
machurches
ichechi inenge ine mari
machechi
ane mari
anoverengwa big
kune maproperties wakambona pakaita that fight yeAFM
yanga inyaya yemari
maproperties anga kutaurwa ayaye
angare kuwanda
kune maproperties vazodi
boss baba yakataka chikusefani kanyaya chonzi maprophets mapastors ekumusha afana kuwana mari yakafana neyo kuharare ikuharare kuti amunopengere
ngavadye kwa
wakati soko wachi mabhagidhi echibagara tochipaona neumusha maofering ebhagidhi echibagara.
But I think kana ari machechi iwayo cause vanhu maprophets mapastor aya handiti vanenge vasingaende kuchechi vari kushanda isusu vachifudza mweya yedu.
Iwe shamari ndo pane problem. Pastor, whoever must go to work, right? Listen. No. They must have something to do. Zvinowapa mari. Hatiti ngawamukire 6 to 5. I mean 8 to 5 job.
Asi ndikavhura chechi unonyipa.
Ngochora mari.
Ndiuye kupodcast.
Ngochora mari.
Iwe ndichiti inini ndomuka ndopfeka suit yangu netai yangu ndirwise madhimoni kuba kwenyu. Woda futi kuti ndingwavhi. Mori yako iweyo.
You guys are biased.
I'm fighting for your family.
Mwari achisika nyika.
For your destiny.
Akashanda Mwari for 6 days.
Yeah.
Anonzi nezuva rechinomwe. Akazorora.
Andi wati ndiani?
Koma pastor yedu.
Uyu wati ndiani?
Asingadi kuzorora. Adangoti Sunday to Sunday ari church.
Wati ndiani akashanda?
Mwari cheche.
Hakuna wakaita sajesu. Inini ndikangodzama ndoda kunamatira destiny yako. Ndichileya mahands pamusoro wako.
Ndeta follow-ups.
Ndangwava.
Ndeta follow-ups.
Ndakutofona.
Ndechimonda Shelly. Wane butsi nyowani.
Zvakuita. Yeah. Vanenge vemaseed nematithe.
Right.
Kwaiwo chechi kwangu. Usingatithe. Haupindi.
These days kwani ma-partners, ma-churches.
Ndoisa mabounce pagate.
Modern churches these days. They're just something else. But there's this it's shocking, issue. It good piece right now on social media. As we talk about the trending stories here on number one podcast. Oh, Equatorial Guinea's Bautasa Ibang Engonga, the former Director General of the National Financial Investigation Agency, ANIF, recorded over 400 sex tapes. He also recorded sex tapes in his office involving several married women. He is married with 6 children.
Yeah.
He has 6 children. Some of the women he is alleged to have had sex with include the wife of Director of Presidential Security.
Presidential Security ndochi.
But
the director
tisatenda kuri. Uyu mufesi wepresidential security kana shadza
kuchengeta phone yake aiwa
president
phone yake appointment
vakadzawa but
anochekeresa president
vakadzawa but shawari.
Then after the director kuna attorney general's wife.
Yeah.
Attorney General.
Anobisa.
Balls.
Yeah.
Balls of steel. Then the daughter of the Director General of Police. Then the wife of his pastor's little brother. Not only that, his centrist wife, his godfather's wife. Not only that, his bodyguard's wife. Not only that, his pastor's wife. Not only that, the wives of several ministers. Yeah. In this case, then the wife of including Minister Oburu, his own little brother's wife.
Yeah,
mining. I gonga. Then she's what age? His uncle's pregnant wife. She's actually pregnant. We don't know who's pregnant is that.
I'm sorry.
I think that's
check.
A round of applause. A round of applause. This guy.
Security.
What you ask for director of security? No, but my question, I had the privilege of watching some of his sex tapes. But trust me, the guy is gifted. No, he deserves that. He's gifted. I think those guys. Oh, last night. No, last night I just came across. Someone did a thread.
It's okay.
Someone did a thread on X. Yeah.
So you could see
almost. I think they're going over. Over 20.
I don't.
Different women. Different positions. Different sounds. Different everything. Variety.
You can't be having 400. Unless my descendants are Solomon.
Pandagaona that my video different women and everything. Ndakambokudza podcast kuti women are different. Ndakanyatsoona kuti wakati pamunhu one achidhana vanhu vakadai so vese.
Aidhana zvakasiyana
and they were different and they were screaming and mourning differently. Okay, these guys are different and they were even flexes different.
Okay.
What's really funny to me is I saw his picture. So I was just imagining
the guy is actually
okay.
Right. Can you just say it?
He looks so chilled. He's handsome.
He's handsome. Yeah,
he is handsome. But he actually looks like a chilled person. Yeah. He's like a guy I would walk up to and say, "Hi, Mr. Ndlovu, how are you doing?"
The guy would smash raw.
Huh?
I'm telling you, for 20 hours that I've watched, if you go.
Inini, 20. Ayo, kudambura kunzo.
Kudambura. Nandipa Wi-Fi.
Vanhu vanodambura. That's a fact. Men vanocheka. Pana totoziva.
But how you in the community?
Ayo, pane mazita kuti anatinashi ananingi vanocheka. Pane mazita ozoti vanhu vanocheka. But mufesi uyu one.
Mazita.
Zita lake bache zvako beotaza. Utoziva hauna kana relation.
Then we have anatapiwa.
Tapiwa tinashe. Pane rimwe rinocheka. Pane zita ringoriko Shelly. Tafadzwa unochekwa.
Tafadzwa, and who else?
Ana Simbarash.
Simbarash.
Na sheshe.
Keith, Nana Junior. Keith.
Ana Junior.
Unopera.
No, but you know what? Let's talk about this guy. Do you think this guy is wrong?
Okay, so I'd rather break down this issue from a physical to a spiritual point of view.
Okay, let's start with the physical one.
Let me start with the physical. Pamutema urani mukadzi womunhu and azvite number one is sleeping with almost munhu wese maminister akutotyika kuya naye invite ko family dinner anorara na moms. So he's sleeping with every married woman ari within vicinity yake, which is wrong, right? You can't be sleeping with married people. Azvitovhumizwa. Ndo inonzi fornication and is it a daughter?
Arikutadza ndiani murume here mukadzi?
Vese. It's a two-way situation.
Yes,
it is a two-way situation. Vakadzi vananingi vesa vakatadza iye ari kutotadza. And then on a physical note too, health yako wise, because I sent down ngumatepa angu kuti pamba chiprotect pamba chidzivirire.
No, this was raw.
You see?
Yeah, I said that.
So, you did say it was raw.
For the 20 clips that I've watched, 2 minutes 20 seconds each, it was raw.
Saka utano wise, I don't think is actually very clean. And anene utano wake.
Outbreak STIs are serious, but I think the guy is clean. Maybe I use it at
because in clean ordinance. Imagine
over 400
general Wi-Fi ninga. Kuta general wari kuite kwawoga. Boss general wanenga shoot and kwava.
Yes.
Wounza kumba. Mama, wono pachi beotas.
Abana nage 6.
You see, so hygiene wise, apart kunyakanyaka zvirwere.
Uyu mfano wa Solomon.
Uyu anogona kutibikira chirwere chinyowana.
He was inspired. He was inspired by King Solomon.
Yes, and achatibikira chirwere.
400. We're saying 400. Ndo vakakwanisa kushootwa
tape.
What about other? Maybe probably 300. Anotopina 700 samambo Solomon.
Kuita zvinhu zvakanoita.
Samambo Solomon. But pavideo ndakaona yaira kuti chokwadi mufeso uyu ndakaona kunge pachake zvake kam. Ndakaona kuti ane chipo chake
chekuisa
maitiraite papo yaya ukatozoona iwe unokumbira namba.
Do you think he's doing it to showcase his talent?
I think zvimwe zvinhu kuti madzimai ese aka aitoda nyaya iyoyo because when I looked at the pipe it didn't look
saka panogona kuti
it didn't look just ordinary.
Saka mapanogona kuti Olympics or represent ake
that means I want to know number one aka kuna ana challenge.
But also on a spiritual side, us being spiritual zvinonzi ukaona murume akudai so anogona atoma rituals.
Not only rituals.
Pane mishonga yekuti hanzi so ahead. Hanzi mishonga uyu inoparata kuti as many people as you sleep with, the more power and more favor you're getting. So unoona varume vanonzi vari in power, the way they have to stick in power is because they have to sleep with a lot of women. The time they're sleeping with you, they're grabbing your destiny.
Especially the virgins. Especially the virgins.
Destiny iri kutotorwa ipapo yaya uyu ari kupisa naye kabva kadzimwa waya yatoenda kwayo. So maybe we can point out kuti pamwe
but this guy is already powerful. Remember he's former director something.
Saka pamwe power aripo zvikutoshana nekuti se saka kutofumuka kwazvaitika Shelika pamwe mushonga wacho wokutita se wakufumuka you know because honestly ungandiudze kuti vakadzi vese ava vazivani ivavo vatongoda kurara nemunhu one.
In that regard Hopo Chingona said something. He posted this guy on his Instagram and X. He said this guy is mentally ill. You cannot sleep with your cousin Antrads in Africa, your uncle's pregnant wife and your brother's wife and be considered normal. The behavior is not only alarming, it is indicative of deeper psychological issues that require psychiatric help. Engaging in sexual relationships with close family members is not only social consequences on everyone involved, including the spouse of these people. When I made State of Mind, I came across cases of women who slept with their fathers-in-law. For these sick men, it is thrill seeking for the women. I don't even understand why they engage in such deranged activities. But certainly, power and money plays a big role in many of these cases. You mentioned about power, you mentioned about money. So I think that's what's happening here. Because tikaona situation yemgenga uyu and mabudila zvinhu so ndanyatsowa convinced to say, okay, this guy arikupisa and why madzimai vari so
yeah, ndozvandikuti kuti zvimwe zvacho hazvisiri normal. Pane tsano ida kuti zvotsano anocheka.
Saka anotota time kutopfimbere munhu kuti
ndo pane nyaya yangu.
I'm coming.
Apa ambori makore mangani kugeto unota.
I think just check the age as well, yeah.
You know what? Some of the videos yamarika. I got out of office ga. Bend down. How to go quit the shit like this? I'm telling you. I saw the videos like.
Oh, you waona so ne vision.
Go mukadzi akarwa gogo akabata desk so. I'm like this guy anyway, anytime.
Or maybe anenge ane mushonga che unoziva.
That guy is crazy.
Andi munombota zvimbobobo kuti munhu anenge angodai. Pamwe wake mushonga ka uchingotasa naye maziso akutobvisa hembe.
But the guy is serious. Trust me. The guy is just serious.
Ndatofara kuti asi munhu ende naye zvaizobuda here. Takanzi Yahya Goodvibes.
Zimbabwe.
Nditane ka list kake vanhu vakati.
I want to turn numbers I think. I think but okay, on a sad note though, I also came across another post. It's a very sad post. One of the women, you know, akaona my videos like as a leaker. I don't know how these videos leaked.
Yeah, same.
You know, I don't know who leaked the video, the videos. But when mukadzi akaona video rake ranleaka, then she committed suicide.
You lie.
One of the ladies, yeah, she committed suicide. And
now my thinking is, did he record ne consent kana taitositra now?
Mwacho ndona takatasa kamera. Mwacho ndona madzimai akatasa kamera but unongochifunga ndiwe wega. I think ndo maitaita ayo kuti ndindega. Asi uzati kuti ne 300 vakatorwa ma videos. Then akazongondolika. I think munhu akabata phone ka. I think I suspect the wife.
Because ndiye akapedza sports.
I think both pamukadzi ka. Mukadzi akaona baba achiita chifambi nemukadzi 1 or 2 okay. Wazoti ma 20
unotanga 21 22 23 24 25
child. Saka augumbuke lopeza ngoti ngenyika izvonerewo
zvinoita baba vekwangu
vangodolikisa zvese.
I think mukadzi anenge anitawo.
But akomana vanhu 400 kana ine ndiri mukadzi wacho ndotogona kutadza kulikisa boss manyadzisiri azvinoita kuti baba vekwangu
apana kana vakanaka.
Imagine.
But
ndiye kamukadzi wemurume wekudambura vanhu 4 akacheka vanhu 400. So I think it's not normal, to be honest. I know.
But munomo hedu tingangodaro. I think it's tinano kana kudaro. Ungoda vaswabuda mazita.
What's your body count? Ola, what's your body count?
My body count? I don't remember. Okay, by the way.
He said he doesn't remember.
But why ask me that question?
I just want to know because okay.
But honestly speaking, body count, I think around the nditanga kuzivere. Muti vanchanga kuzivere kuti
problem yangu ndiri.
How many people have you slept with? How many people have you slept with, Shelly?
Asada chirasana ndaifunga kuti body count wakandibata like.
No. Shelly, how many people have you slept with?
Very, I think
none.
Shelly guy.
Nani ya Shelly shiro voice.
No,
voice la Shelly ufunga
kwenye. I think watu madzibaka mbali.
Mara uchinja nyaya.
No. Bazo jeka kuti you have slept.
Because I'm thinking.
I think maybe. But less than 5.
Less than 5. Very low key.
Less than 5.
Less than 5. Wow.
And you?
2.
No, that's a big lie now.
So it's 2.
Body count.
I'm very serious. It's 2.
Aiwa, yeah. 2.
My ex and the person I'm dating right now.
Only 2?
Yep.
Zva Jesu Kristu.
Anzi musikana wese.
I know the
2. Why are you breaking your code? Shelly.
Sorry,
Shelly, even if it's the podcast, the go code says your body count is 2 people. The person you are with and the person you are with. That is all. Thank you.
Now we know.
Anything beyond that is no one's information.
Hey.
Don't tell me.
So you guys,
most likely you know the person I was with. Exactly. So So information
As body only 2. Guys, it's okay. It's alright.
It's fine.
But this guy, I think he's abnormal. That's my sentiment. I think this guy is very abnormal.
Mentally, needs to be checked spiritually.
He might be okay mentally, but I think he's using power for these,
for this sexual endeavors.
City boy as well. But I think I don't know how they are going to treat him, because I don't see any crime. Unless under 18. As long as these guys are adults, you'll be sentenced. Then he's going to face the consequences. But I haven't done my research on that one. Now
is good.
Yeah, but I'm go.
Yeah, I'm going to go on Zandambra. I chat on go because I can like a picture.
Yeah, very true.
So moving on, so gospel musicians performed at this year's Hallowed concert in Joburg on a Saturday. During the show, Baba and Mai Chiramba's performance, other artists joined in on stage, right? It was very beautiful. Gospel artists, the lineup for the concert had Minister Michael Baba na Mai Charamba, Janet Manyonwa Fungisai, Shakava Pano, Eled and Sharon Chirai, Matthias Mary, Dorcas Moyo, and King David, formerly known as Baba Harare, Anzu Kwakana Kiza, Kukonse Tukuga, Vanuachua, and the gospel artists are not Anika Kungo Kokana so.
Exactly. And this time ago, Baba Charamba performer, Wachimba, Song Yabo, Baba Harare, my artist, it was nice.
But Makona Madanza Ngaruana, King David. King David banepanga kako wakambona ukuthi unongoda kuthi over so ngothi ngani Kains mbishana so kakudala Kains
tombodzoka kumalevels iya
anzi vakaipa vaita kumixa kuita kumixa kajiti like over mixa neka gospel like kova kaita smooth so but why you should not utamba.
No, but I think he's doing very well, Baba.
That is great.
And also kudos to other gospel artists. This time I think vano kango kaska ku gashira Baba Harare kuimba Mwari. Say
true.
Let's do this for the Lord's work.
Ndakashamisa shita kwa ndoshi nerudo. Like vano vakastara kuti hanzi vanhu vemubawa ka. Kune rudo sterekidhani ku church.
Okay.
True.
I think
kubawa.
No kubawa kuneka love and but ku music manje ku secular music kuna love seri ku gospel kana starisa. Vanhu ku secular music kuti muzoite collab edobritsa mari kana rwatozona tokoi. But vanhu ku gospel vanofila andizotonoshasa moyo avere. But vanenge guilty conscience kuti abande zvechechi.
Exactly.
Ungazorambire munhu collab zviri zvechechi. Kana nesitokuti usada. Ende nyaya zobuda ibude zvakanaka. Kuti ndaka reach out kuna Mai Charamba.
Vakaramba.
Vakati vakwanise kuimba vanhu vanotsamwa. So mune mutorika guilty conscience iko.
King David vagamuchirwa zvakanaka.
That is good. Hey.
Ende basa ramwari riri kufamba zvakanaka.
Yeah, it's good to see that. You know what? People take light of it, but it's a good move, a big move. Hamuna munhu anomugongonda kuti usiya zvandiri kuita ndauda kuteera Mwari. Because zvandiri kuita zvese zvaMwari. So it was a good move. And even in South Africa, we've seen Casper in your vest, right? I know it out as a church full time. I can accept a gospel.
I saw the post I got the last time I went to church, guys. Even my family,
I think I'm not pure. I'm gonna tell them church here. So Muna utai to imba munyika kudaro vato transition. So we see Futi Baba are doing the same. So I think those are good moves for certain artists.
Especially when artists are not about Mwari. We need Mari, but about Mwari. It says a lot. It's a message really serious.
But just in the comment section, every artist ekuti udokumbiro chatochikumbiro kuti chisaimbe gospel. Unongotaura kuti badinga kazoimba gospel tichanakidzwa ere. Just comment the name. Don't go say.
Yeah, comment section. Tell us what you think.
Pane kuti aiwa, we understand kuti basa raMwari but anga asazoendeko. But ola ndiano kuti we know kuti gospel basa raMwari but ngasaende ikoko ndiani wanoona kuti garamba riko
wandogona kufunga ndingangoti pama artist baba chero ngaramba wachirwa manzi baba chero ngaramba wachirwa magitari
ausa kuti vambokova
kaisa ku gospel aiwa ngaramba wachirwa magitari
kuzovakandoko
tavajera vakadaro
inini hangu
mababa anogona kuvarwa baba chero vasaimba
inini vawinkidzi ngaramba vakadaro
wasaimbe gospel
chatochikumbiro hatisi kuti it's wrong but tingoti vangokontinua
vakariko
tikasvika 25 tichingoenda
takadaro
because pakazorwa strict measures band obva atsika magiya oti isu takuimba gospel hatisi kuita zvakaipa
zvopera mushe
but kuti pane vamwe vanhu vanovafarira futi vari kwava Mwari anovada futi vari ikoko
ane maartist akawanda very true mamwe acho ari kugospel totidaya touya kuchi Secular.
That's a low blow. No, be honest. I have a voice again secular music, but I think I gospel.
Amazita manya anonetsa.
Chingoti pay what?
Aiwa pamazita panonetsa. Weku gospel yaku.
Idina kupane buda the voice yekuti akaiba secular music to kuroda kids.
Ndiani?
But Matthias mere.
No, but Matthias is good. But even sound yake zvake inokwanisa kungoroveka ari ku secular as well. Sound yake inokwanisa kuroveka futi ari ku gospel. So I think he is good kwese.
So vakaenda ku magita to kunoto pinda now.
Go futhi.
Jamba.
Exactly.
It's just a suggestion. That's good in those kungotaura.
Kungoisa muone.
Oh yeah, but all the best to King David. Kuda jealous that. Takuda pakusha about iskati formerly known as Babara. Tadongoti King David. She formerly the boss everyone now knows. But moving on what's happening right now, it is festive season November atigara atsika a few days my machita celebrate Christmas. So there was a fatal road accident that kid along Harare Blower Road, Pamagis Apo, and 7 people were confirmed dead. And I remember last week we had this conversation. She said, "I'm a driver," but you see now it's a build up of what's really happening. Festive season November, but at the same time we get a lot of road accidents.
True.
And what's said is at school to score and every day I'm getting online, Ola, I'm seeing a story accident. Either
is it Gwanda? Shelly? Is that Gwanda? Yeah, I saw the post.
I think I saw it. Gwanda happened, and I think I saw another accident. Futi katondi shamisa. Kuzinze yafa vanu 2, yafa muno 1. A lot is happening
and
every day.
Prophet Melontic Oras, Obey Mkanaire. He said, I think some months ago, and a series of accidents, but there's going to be a mother of all accidents.
Yay. So meaning it's yet to happen.
It's yet to happen.
7 out it's a big blow.
Imagine.
Because you can imagine could lose Imagine the last person akakwira kombi. Because I'm sure the police did give out the names of the deceased. Yes. I was very sad. You could see the age, you 38, 51, 21, and you'll be surprised thinking, what will lose a life? And
it is not what to pay over an accident.
You see? So all I can urge is for drivers Gucci driver zvakanaka.
Yes, true.
Sometimes entanonoka tiri kupa away and makombi even if you can do driving emakombi but not driving emakombi. What is that?
Bad driving plus
let's not normalize such things. Let's not normalize kupinda red robot. Unoshama kuti kombi nokupinda red robot ukafunduka. So let's try to drive safe because kasizini kacho unoluza zvese.
And bangapacho makombi drivers acho bandika matsaona madriver anotopona vanhu vobva wafa because yanenge achinzvengera side rake achinzvengera side rake uchichekeresa vamwe.
So it's very sad.
It's bad. And guys, as we approach festive season, I think we're just encouraging all drivers just to be very cautious about roads and also respect the next driver. Also a good driver, respect the next driver. Also zvinoitika pa nyaya kuti makombi haisi yako ndiye murungu ichirekana mambara haisi yako, but no, bata mota yese yako
basa nderako futi
kana urati watadza kubata kwa mota yako chibata vanhu siyama dzako. At least I think we should talk to my association makombi vaveka timbo yanzota kuti sei nevanhu vavo.
And I think what we should do maybe next week Shelly if it's possible. Tokumrombowana kana munhu anozikanwa vemakombi wekana kuchita unuko kana kuwadzana driver omboya panapo
otitaurira
timbonazodiscuss kuti chichi kunazo pamwe iye akataura from their point of view other people can understand.
And now that kwane ma-associations chakati association I think kunofana kuwa this system yekuti the association inenge ine most number or the highest number of accidents inofana kutorwa license. Yonyimwa license
because hapana zvavari kuita.
Exactly.
Ungamirire vanhu vako vekuti hapana chiri kubuda chisina pondotso. So I think we should have one combi driver ambotitsanangura kuti kunonoka kuti uda kubata vanhu uda kubata line udoita sei and also what he has to say concerning other people even getting driver akambopinda munjodzi wombi ambotsanangura so that maybe people can understand. But
that's true.
We're just urging all drivers to drive safe, follow the rules, double line overtake katisa give way to traffic coming from the right. Robot mazona rishande because
also don't drink and drive.
Yes,
that is. Unaona mnakatsikinyidza drink pamakumba pari rinodhaka achidrive achina style. As I was coming to the studio Team Road, there was a guy achiromambama parodi yakachirwa mambama pakati petara muna Seke Road. Yeah, the guy was just drinking beer and he was not paying attention to the other motorists kuti tikufamba sei ari kudriver. Now I allow consult sauna then doesn't angolopa mazenya ake. Etati munhu ye mazenya mukango 1 or 2 I think musazonyanya but I think it's good.
3 or 4.
You should be awakened by some slaps.
Pana pia mama. Plus what what she will be thinking naitochifunga pesa tutazounza futi muhonya rimbo yapana pa mambama. Timbozi ama intensity yembama nofana kupiwa.
Panorwadza pack. Mbichana because no but you don't
tikureva kuti we don't
yeah. Many thanks to our sponsors at DSTV. By the way, are you watching DSTV these days?
Oh yeah, of course.
Make sure that you're glued to your DSTV. Make sure you also subscribe your DSTV every month so that you don't miss anything, on a DSTV.
Yes, definitely.
There's some movies, my movies, my action movies. Also, I love the EPL.
Yeah.
Man U. Though I was a little bit disappointed this week.
Obvious.
Yeah, I was a little bit disappointed because the Man U guys, I'm a die-hard fan. Man U die-hard fan. Just say. Man U I told you. You draw. Taka draw
Nechele.
But Man City to Man City.
It's okay.
But it won't encourage you to subscribe to your DSTV because DSTV is Zimbabwe. And you know what? Panama channels from next week we'll be telling you about new channels or some of the channels and some interesting stuff that you might need or you might be interested in watching. Yeah.
But also still getting to soccer. No, I'm not kusada coach. But I was going to performance you could improve it.
Kusoga.
Kwenyu.
Kumaniu.
Zirinan.
But
ina kwenyu ina.
Kuramba timu yako.
Ili ikajigiwa ka dry si yangu.
But atungoida. That's the Man U is the biggest team in the world. But Man U is the biggest. It's the biggest team in the world.
You're Dynamo world.
The biggest. Dynamo si urowa zvukuti yaone kabisa. Dynamo si banabani.
Dynamo zanguva nawo.
Aisi yakufight relegation. Iri machi.
Ireti bataita.
Tasaipa logo.
Dynamo
kuti yakamira sei.
Anditi mimi muri ve Dynamo sere. Daira zvine
kuti Dynamo itimu yedu.
Iri pakati ipi.
Wangoti itimu yedu.
Kanzwa zvetaura murape pa show ya Ivory.
Exactly. I saw that one. Anenge ari one. And also uchitadza kuma results. I came across a video yakaitwa na vachamisa Advocate Nelson Chamisa anzi ma MP kana muchida mota kana stand endai munoshanda musapindire politics mari. Rekati mo play this audio mumbonzwa mashoko awo vachitaura.
Endai kunosumuza upenyu hwevanhu. Kwete kuda kupinda ndoda title ichi ndoda kuzounderstand ndoda kuzowana motikari kana uida motikari ndaunoshanda kuindustry kana uchida stand enda unotsvaga washandawo unoiwana mupolitics ndemo kusumudza upenyu hwevanhu mupolitics ndemo kusumudza upenyu hwevanhu ndemo kushandura upenyu hweruzhinji kwete kushandura dumbu rako vazhinji you want to be representatives of your stomach not the representatives of the people. Ndapedza. You have inspired me to say.
Ndiva chamisa nemashoko avaya.
Ndapedza.
Ndapedza anzi vazhinji munoda kuno represent not vanhu vamuna kurepresenta. Represent matumbu yenyu. What's your take on this?
I've had this analyst say something about African leadership. I was about scrolling through something. He said when it comes to African leadership, we've been exposed to so much corruption that it's hard for us to actually talk about good leadership.
Yeah.
When we need good leadership, we need someone who's already a businessman.
Yeah.
For us to uplift a country or Africa as a whole. He said now when you take a common person with an average salary and later is a good orator, someone who knows how to talk, how to to make the crowd jump, and you give that person power, trust me, the first thing they do is to loot and get things. Because he's an average person given an opportunity, but it's been exposed to so much corruption that they don't know what to do.
Yeah, I agree.
You understand?
So I remember some politicians I'm in politics for money.
Yes.
Yeah, because ndapindira bag.
Ukanwana mukana wakutotsunuka ipapo, because the thing is we don't get it kungonzo mukana wacho uri kutonetsa kuwana from the word. So the moment you get the opportunity,
but the problem is during the campaign days, the campaign period, these guys vanoachita kupfugama zvakatanana dictator vachikumbira votes chichichichi. Asi kana vangopinda parliament, these guys they forget kuti vapindira muparliament zvichemo zve1, but they're now more focused on allowances, motkari,
especially
mahotels, but yeah.
But also it's a matter of politics. It's a game at the end of the day, and munhu wese ane zvaari kupinda politics. Some are there to acquire property, acquire money, but then there are few people that are there for legitimate purposes. No, I want to be a leader. So I always say this to people, even if it sounds vague and not understandable. When we get a businessman wanting to do politics, I would really agree on the person. Because to some extent, he has achieved his life personally without the aid of something else. But now him trying to get into power, maybe the need of just having power, but actually having the people's heart, people's things and whatever at heart. So maybe, let's say ukapinda kuita MP, no matter which party you support, koti kamboita mtemo, muchaziya mtemo ichechuya. Let's come up with the story kuti whatever you promised during your campaigns, you're going to have to fulfill that. If not, your term could be unotobviswa ipapo. So let's do terms. Let's have a constitution whereby your campaign stance should be able to be fulfilled once you get in power.
Yes, true.
I promised you 5 liters of water, and I promised you food and bread. Okay, fine. This is during campaign. But let's do a follow-up. Let's have even an association that is called follow-up. That follows up on those people that lie to us. Yes. Actually, because it's just set up vote and we are working on a gamble. It's either and winner or not. You understand? So because I've trusted whatever you've said. So they're standing in front of people to promise. After that, let's ask as people have the power. If you don't match up to whatever you said in the next 1 year or 6 months, yes, but that is for MPs. Let's do that. You see?
Right.
I'm talking about the MP. MPs the start, guys. MPs, let's no matter the party.
Exactly. But my MPs all that is.
I think most of them. Most of them, to be honest, unoshamba pa baita campaign ozomona izvi kune ngomba constituents atotofungwa
avacha approach kazokumanya futika
plus ukaita MP kuti atoziva kuti zita rako ndiani unoziva variko kuti katovunzwa kuti MP yokuputotosha kuti ndiani
because vanouya pama campaigns pepe handiti vanenge vachigara just because akakurira muchitungwiza obva angouya obva wati ndivhoterei ndiri mwana wenyu. Pane imwe posta randikazoona ranga rakanzi ndivhoterewo ndidyewo vakomana.
So I think let's I think a good thing is having a follow up for certain things. Whatever you say is on record, so that we don't waste our times going to rallies where people are going to be telling us things we don't understand. Unoenda ku rally day in day out ndichakudai. Saka kuti zuva rauno decide kuti ndikutaura ziva kuti uchaitwa follow up.
Very true.
So it advocate vari correct.
So it means
that's the core business of parliament. Go and represent the people.
No matter the party, that's the core reason why people
represent
put
the
you
people,
in power.
not your own interests.
Kana udozolutora problem yako ende mutemo unofanira kuzokusungawo.
Very true.
So I think that is the best way. Papa next MP up. Tikavura association yekuti follow up tinogona kubatsirika.
Next MP vanhu vekuconstituents kwangu
ndinogona kutorana. Age inotangira pachi?
MP 18 ka?
18.
23. No, I'm not too sure.
I'm not sure. So zvinogona kudaro.
Ndinokuadza kuti mazomira.
Ini ndinokupromisa kuti data ndokupai. Mone podcast.
Data ndikupai.
At least kushare data zvinorwadza.
But anyways, shout out to our some of our sponsors as well. Tiva View Motors. Tiva View Motors iri kuti kana da kuimporta motikari yaya from Japan to Zimbabwe, Thailand to Zimbabwe, from UK to Zimbabwe. These are, these guys are your plug. And also, vanokwanisa kuita futi ma commission sales as well. Tengesa motikari zvimwe zvakadaro. So get your dream vehicle imported hassle free. They offer competitive pricing. They also accept 50% deposit of buying price. Pamota is 8,000. You go pay 4,000. They process everything. Mota yago ichuya over dama and it takes only 45 days, Shelly, for your green to be in Zim. Your vehicle to be in Zim.
Yeah. Oh wow, that's nice.
They do clearing for you and delivery from Dar es Salaam to Harare.
Wow.
Vanotora mota yako da where nayo. Ichakuita ma payments ako chete. Iwo vanomirira chete kuti musuye mota yako yangosvika. Where nayo pa doorstep penyu kunzi gogo uyane mota yenyu yasvika pasina kana mahustles, fast and reliable. Shipping takes 45 days, like I said. Then it's not from the day of payment.
Okay.
45 days from the day of payment. Kamwedzi nika half mota inenge yatosvika. So my offices are number 32 Baring Road in Hillside, Harare. So number dzekufona kuti mubate zvizhinji muda kuimporta mota yenyu kuti iuye from Japan, Thailand, everywhere to Zimbabwe through Tiva View Motors. 0778 573 270 0778 573 270 or 0773 846 562. One more time, 773 846 562. You can call anytime. Mobatsirwa kuti mota yenyu itoya kuZimbabwe.
Oh wow, that's amazing.
Yeah.
Please make sure you get in touch with Tiva View for your clearing. So moving on, 2 officers who were caught on video accepting bribes from motorists on Harare Mutare Road near Mabvuku off were arrested. The development was confirmed by police spokesperson Commissioner Paul Nyati. Hanze Vanyati, the duo were bad apples and will face both internal disciplinary measures and criminal prosecution. And yeah, takambostora last week tichiti mari pamwe dzishoma vanhu vakuita improvision. So improvision iripo apa bribe.
Yeah, zvinoita manje bribe yakagara yakashata. Kana ungagarwa undisiya chingondisiya ndiende. Kana ndine mhosva ngationesa ndipa nemhosva yacho. Though mota ichasiri mhosva, but these guys veshuwa pamutemo, mapurisa semazira ndinovaita avabvumidze hori. Avakomana vakazotorwa vachita sei vachito bribe. This tells you the power, or this shows you the power of social media. Don't take social media for granted these days. And everything that you're doing, know that someone is watching. Every single move that you're making, someone is watching. And try by all means to be caught on camera doing good things.
Yeah, that's
because
true.
The next minute you're on camera, you're trending. The next you can be a celebrity overnight. Because power of social media.
That is very true.
Police officers these days. I also saw the post again. Mapurisa asikubvumidzwa kurambidzwa kumasvingo here ichinzi vari kurambidzwa kuti vashandise mafoni during my work hours vanoshandisa only pabreak nepalunch mafoni. So someone was like, okay, if they are not allowed to kushandisa mafoni, what if they report an accident? What if they want to call the ambulance? Yeah, but someone came again, that's comment section. No, but the police officers should not use my cell phones. They should use my radio. To communicate. Maova, but at the same time,
but yeah,
kuwanza TikTok
nzari kuwanza ende unodenda wena nzari kuwanza TikTok nashi.
No, but apana asingafarira kezo TikTok.
TikTok inozonakidza
vanofanira mabasa pawo.
CEO vanonakidza
ku police kuyaka pa mucharge office meme uchida kumhangara nyaya yako. Office anenge
achivhura mavideo aya
ari pafoni.
Apa tuma video tete unenge uchinzwa ka sound katochinja.
Ari kuona ari to scroll. Tataura nyanyu kono basiri mati.
But also pama
zokorodzai mama chiti mabirwa nani munomziya pano kada
munokosa kuya naye pano
no, but kune ndori kunzi navanyati mabed apples. It's not like every police officer akadaro. Kune police officers ayaya kuti ukamuona aita zvinhu zvake so
unonakirwa so
unochiva chipurisa
kuti dai ndiri mupurisa ini
koita mabed apples kuti
pate pamwe kana kambona mabatsirwa takatoshama okay no tarunyako no tangiza watichi okay fine unoona kuti munhu atori in touch nene so
exactly otokubatsira.
But also mapurisa thing and one one of my bribe account of the ones that are on the road, right? So
not only road,
but vatonya kuona zvedu
kukamba ndo
maybe kukamba kuzopedza kodiri but
kukamba kakuna zikama criminal cases ga anopisa ga
varwana mo
ndikuti mota ndaro ne mota $5
but ma 5 ari kumbo accumulate but yakawanda pane here ma offense. I want to know this, maybe if there are police officers watching kana makuru kana anyone who knows the law by the pane ma offenses eparodi here are forgivable. I want to know
and what you no discretion
kwita ekuti ma offense aya this type of offense is forgivable. So because parodi pachuka dzingota ku bribe boss atikuziya zvisingabvunza nezvo pane mwe kuti unofana ungonzi no ugadzirisa uzochidai so
no zvakuenderana ne discretion yempurisa purisa anongopa discretion ongokupa I want caution anokucaution kuti no mkoma
next time
matayi enyu aona out ende munogeza matayi enyu otherwise it will protect mimi VID kakubata kutora or something then even mtero chacho uka expire naso unopa grace period. I think kune grace period and just uchiri kwe grace period but it used to be there unopa grace period of 7 days or so. I don't know if it still exists
because yengo tamba chikobutsa mandimwe zontango uchatukirwa kungonzi view mirara kurakata so kwa ende banje papisa kudai zvaitwa navaponya apa pachaipa because moswaisa chava mosha vanhu vachatorwa ene vanhu vachasongwa
because mapurisa arika kuti hande muri kumakambolikisa umwedu saka tada kupinza
pane conversation yandakanzwa nezuro hande munoziva mapurisa anosunga mavenda mutown mapurisa anobhadharwa ka mavenda anotocollecta mari unovatoziva kuti nhasi pana officer ola pajuti so tinofana kubhadhara kuna ola saka kustation panonzi guys makuenda kupi
ikoko
makunotora vanhu ande pane time yavanotenderera mapurisa saka uya ari pajuti uya ari kupuhwa mari nemavenda uya anobva afona kuti tiri kuuya ari mona anogona kupinda mutauni mapurisa ka vanobva ngotiza vanenge vachitoona munhu atotiza unomira kana uko atombosungwe unofanira kungoita ka-action
panezvikuitika
inonzi tauya saka munofanira kungoita
action
mongosuduruka but vanhu vanenge
ndo zvinongonzi kudya paikasungirirwa I'm sure madhara akaziva ndo zvikuitika tichiexpose maitirwa kuuraya madhara chaiyo police service police is not police service so vanongoona kuti vanhu ava ndo vanonzi mabad apples avana kubudiswa anoodza mamwe chipurisa chintonge chacho ada kurerutswa namwana akadaro police service inofanira kunge ichitibatsira zvakanaka and we should be proud of our police service and we are proud but like zvato vanhu vanyatizvi kuti mabad apples we are going to deal with them I'm sure they're going to be dealt with and titakatasira kuti zvichafamba sei.
Alright, saka I hope mabad apples achashandwa now. But moving on, but social media pane drama these days.
Yes,
I think that nguva tisati monzwa kuna mainandi. You remember takapazota zvamainandi nguva yema-ambulance paya?
I remember.
It's like months ago. So she first posted on her Facebook page saying her daughter exposed the infidelity of her and Baba Nandi, and this is what she said, I quote, "So Nandi is spilling the beans and quite sad. Hans, we slept at auntie's house and her son's name is Kai and Daddy was sleeping in her bed. And I had to sleep all by myself. Daddy told me not to tell you. Auntie was telling me that I'm a daughter. So this explains why I was blocked for 24 hours because he was at a girlfriend's house." Seriously, Nandi was taking pictures of her toilet and her house on her iPad. Her iPad is full of dirty house. Now my daughter is worried. Hans, please don't tell Daddy, he will get angry. Varume Soka, I've recorded all she said. Olinda also shared a screenshot of the money she had been sending to Tytan. And then still on the Olinda issue here, Sister Rudo did a live on Facebook. I should tell about vanhu 7 vari kunyepera Olinda kuti vakwanisa kudya mari yake. She name dropped even Badziva, that is Tana. So we're going to play the video so that people see kuti
your sister yacho.
Yeah, actually irikufamba say the sister.
This one. Okay.
Do you know what? Enough is enough. Today is the 1st of November. Gorera topera, and this has been going on for years. Vanhu vanotaura kwavasingazivi, vanhu vachitaura zvavasina kuswera. But I'm here to say, Stana, you need to stop. Just stop, Stana. Chingomira ako. Shakwana, chingomira. Olinda's children are suffering. And Olinda's children is our paramount our paramount, our paramount thoughts. Pfungwa dzedu dzese dziri ikoko, pfungwa dzedu dziri kune vana vaOlinda, and we are also with Olinda, but at times rudo runogona kuvhiringidza, rudo runogona kuti munhu asanzwisise, but tinewe Olinda in our thoughts wherever you are. You are so loved, and you know that. You know you don't even need to ask. I'm sorry for having to come out live, my sister. You are vulnerable. We are crying out for Sean, your elder son. So we are here crying out, and we are just here to say it needs to stop, Stana. You just need to stop. Munhu wese anonyepa achienda kumba kwaOlinda, muchienda muchinyepa kuti munomuda, just stop. You need to stop. Inini ndiri kudare nini with her brothers. You just need to stop. Chiregedzei kuuya kumba kwaOlinda, takakuzivai, tikave nenguva yakanaka, tikafambidzana nemi, but rudo rwenyu nderwekunyepa. It's all fake. It is only benefiting what Olinda can give you, not kuti munomuda, not kuti you are coming in honesty with love. Hapana, love ya muri kumboita. It is what you are benefiting. Saka it is okay. Shamaka benefita izvozvo zvakakwana. Be mindful. Olinda ane vana vanoda kudiwa naOlinda, vane right yekudya mari yamai vavo. Saka Stana, please just stop. Stop hako Stana. Regedza hako. We are not here to fight newe. Just leave Olinda alone nemari dzake. Just leave. Akakupa mari, ita cashback, idzokere kuna Olinda. Anditi kana akupa mari, nogona kupa one of her brothers. You know them by their names. You know me, you know my other sister, you know everybody in the family. Hapana munhu usingazivi Stana. You know everybody in the family, anditi. But this abuse is what I'm telling you today. Anditika inini sasiswa Olinda kuti it needs to stop. Anditi Olinda only has 4 brothers and 2 sisters. Ndidzo hama dzake. Vamwe vese imimi you are fake. Munoreva nhema, munonyepa. Anditika munoda kupuwa zvinhu ndo problem yenyu maZimbabweans. Munoda kutora zvinhu zvamusina kushanda.
Yeah, that's the sister. And mashoko maombarutaurwa apa Stana being attacked, chichi, Tytan, kwabudo dzimwe nyaya. I also saw Tytan posting that we're no longer together with Olinda.
Yeah,
I'm no longer living in the same house. Chichi.
And he was talking about kunya mari dzandotumira nzindomitra basa.
As a website hosting,
what.
And website hosting.
Yeah, pakashata.
So it's happening.
And I'm also wondering why Mutaradze is always featuring Panya for Olinda. Yeah. There's still a calling hand.
Yeah, I think Stana unongoziva kuti I think aneka pana neka soft spot nemumwe, I don't know. Pakati pawo vari true kuti vanongoflexa. But pakambobuda rumors dzakunzi Olinda was now ngakuchwanya. Makanzwa?
Really? No, I did not hear that.
Yeah, pakabula Olinda.
Maybe that's why sister yacho yatoita live.
Maybe kuti we are trying
vanenge vachiziya zvinhu
situation. Pakatombobuda rumor ingatori serious kuti Olinda anga kutorwara pfungwa. Vazobuda chiti nini ndozvakaita munhu anorwara here, akatozobuda akabvasa picture akati ndozvakaita munhu anopenga here chichi. But pane vanotaura but iye akatobudisa picture pakatobuda mashoko onzi Olinda ari kutorwara akatondiswa mapiritsi emaragado ekuti abatsirikane. But anogona ari kufesana nemental issues zvinoitikawo sometimes depression.
Apari kutaura kuti mwana ka Tytan ari kumunyima mwana.
Pamwe Tytan anogona kuchimunyimirawo kuti probably hamusi stable at the moment. We don't really know why they are doing that, but if it is true,
but sister yacho inozoenda live.
Yeah, for me even coming live is a low blow in a way, because now you're in as much you're trying to address other people, but when you come live you're exposing certain things that are not supposed to be exposed. Because remember Olinda is other people she fights on social media. So it's like giving the enemy the power to be able to to get in the family and do whatever to Olinda. So yeah.
So we just say to Olinda, my sister, Shanaga, Stana got one these days, but days.
Yeah, but you're supposed to say since he got arrested. I
was about the married 2 point something.
You lying for what?
I mean, so I think both of them challenges at the moment, but I think but we want to say congrats to Scotland. You know, they won their first match against Herenchals last week Friday.
It was first.
It was what? Oh yes.
They won against Herenchals.
So they won last week Herenchals.
Abonga
promise aqua na say week no.
And Sunday but
But on Monday, they were awarded 3 points again for a match that they played against Kurai United. 82nd minutes. So they are now sitting comfortably at the top of the Northern Region Division, 1 log standings. Selwyn also pledged $1 million should they qualify for the PSL.
Yeah, that's a lot of money. I think that's good motivation. And the Zimbabwe national netball team, Gems, played 2 international friendly matches against Wales on November 1 and the 2nd, and they lost both matches. I hope they would have won.
Yeah, true.
But they were very
funny. First game, we won 8.
Yeah.
Then the second game, they lost 22.
Yeah.
So untatha kunzwisisa mezi dzacho dzinotadza kubalance
kuti how far
mazodorowa kudaro sei
zvongodhakwawo zvakadaro.
But vane mamwe games avari kutanga musi wa7 kunzi Celtic Cup iri kutambirwa kuScotland.
Okay.
So vari kufanira kutoti vawina ranking matches. Vakawinawo it means kuti we are going to improve pama world rankings.
Okay.
So vakadyiwa sezvavakaitwa paWales
anenge atori mawana. Then also Warriors playing against Kenya on November 11 in Polokwane.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, we hope that
Warriors
win.
are doing well.
Yeah.
So
I just pray kuti uchigwina ibaba.
Aturikutowina.
Anowina. But makambona something. Ma national teams edu ka.
Yeah.
Kana pari panyaya dzekuimba vaona mavideos avanenge vachimba vachienda kumagames kana
usa kuti vanoimba usikagoni hawo kutamba
aiwa ndodaro ya
uvhura hombe ndokuudza sheli
kuti chipo chekuimba Zimbabwe ka tinacho so togona kumbotraya zvedu kumakwaya uko togona kubudirira zvekutamba bhora izvi
hatichamboenda kunana The Voice kunana timbonoimba iko
but maWarriors anopedza
this time I'm vouching for the Warriors and they're gonna win.
Yeah, that's very true. And we want to say many thanks to World's Big Logistics, one of our very, we're proud sponsors.
Oh, yes.
They just won. Let me say congratulations. They won Logistic Company of the Year.
Oh, wow.
Logistics Company of the Year.
That's great.
2024, Wakachi Gwina. So it's 10 years also, 10 years of delivering, reliable logistic solutions. Customs clearance, global shipping, transport logistics and warehousing. So tungoti susuka kana mida kukunza zvinhu from outside, kukunza mu Zimbabwe, from abroad, diaspora, kupi, use World Big Logistics. Here's the numbers. Are the numbers 0 +263 2427 43217 or +263 717 069 090. +263 717 069 090. That's the number yekufona ku World Big. Kana kuya pa number 8 Paisley Road, Workington, Muharare, or visit our website at www.worldbig.co.zw. No musaregedze guys, amangofunga kuti muda kungounza zvinhu zvenyu. Any fragile goods enyu nezvimwe zvakadaro, no matter how small, no matter how big your package is, tinokutumidzirai inosvika through World Big Logistics. Thank you so much for watching. We just take a short break. We've got a very should I say big guest, fast and rising artist in Zimbabwe. Yahya.
Wow, yes.
The name is Kurai Makore.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, kwa mkanya huko warikurova chimurenga music zokuti uyauone. So we're going to take a short break. We'll be right back. Thank you.
And welcome back, and I have Kurai Makore today, and I'm so excited to have you in the studio today. Can you just tell me a brief about yourself? Kuna wasingakuziye that are just tuning in right now.
All right, zita rangu ndinonzi Kurai Makore. Ndakaberekerwa muno muHarare. Ndikadzidza kuDeft Livingstone, ndikazonanodzidza kuGuruve kunoenda kumusha kwedu. ndiri muimbi wechimurenga music.
Okay.
Zvinobva nekumba kwedu kuna namudhara Thomas Mapfumo. Ndo dzinde rinobva music yatinoita.
Oh, that's interesting. So mungati mane nguva yakareba sei muri mumusic yechimurenga yamunoimba?
Ndina nguva yakareba, ndakatanga pa 2018.
Okay.
Munongoziva ndongo yakabva yapinda COVID, saka hapana zvizhinji zvataigona kuita pamazuva acho. Kusvika pari nhasi, saka kuti tinazoti taakuzivikanwawo hazvina kana gore kana 2.
Oh wow, that's good. But music yechimurenga ine vanhu vanonzi ava vane calling yacho, because not everyone can do it. Ndepapi pamukarealize kuti okay, you know what, I need to start kuita music yechimurenga?
Handina kutombokura ndichiita zvekuimba. Zvinhu zvakazongotanga
from Norway.
Ndanitoriwo munhu aitoita zvechikoronyera kumbaro.
Oh wow,
kutsvaga mari tiri kumbari, saka zvakazongotanga.
Mega makupinda mustudio vamatanga kutokompoza masong?
No, zvazvakaita yanga iri album launch yaZiva Iguvea, one of Mkanya's lead guitarists, are based in England. So I launched pa East Point Hub. So Mkoma Sulumani ndio wanga wari guest of honor.
Wow.
So on the day ndakangonzi Kurai uimbe one of your father's songs. Panamwenda pa stage, then pandaimba kamboka nonzi Kariba kamdara kake. Knowledge Nkoma and Oscar Chamba ndo wakabva wangondidaidza vakati mangwana tiri kukumbira kana uchigona umbouya kustudio.
Wow.
Una unyoro here kambo one kaunogona kungoita ivo. Then
nomatangira zvikabva zvaita. Alright, so you're saying maneka about a year and a half muri mu industry zviri kumbofamba sei, jeni yacho iri kunzwika here, vanhu vari kuunderstand here music yenyu?
People are starting to understand. Vanhu vakunzwisisa because kwekutanga uku kana muchitanga music, vanhu vobva vanenge vachingoti ringotedzera zvinhu zvaThomas Mapfumo. Yes, of course, ndinenge ndichiteera nzira iyoyo. Kana uchikopawo unokopa dhoiri rakanaka.
That is true.
Aukopere zvinhu zvakadhakwa. Ndikakopera zvinhu zvakadhakwa futi unongopedzera ungonzi zvari kuita zvakaita sei
zvakadhakwa.
So unomboita music yamudhara, as a stepping stone, but at the end unopedzera wakutosiyawo music yamudhara uchitora music yako yaunenge wakompoza uchiita sei uchiita, but then inopinda mbijana. Baby steps, aungotanga nekusvikongopinda
nekuziya zvekuita. Yes, so speaking about mudhara, so people will be interested or wanting to know kuti are you related to Mapfumo or pane relation ipi ipapa?
Pane relationship yakatosimba nokuti Mkanya ndikavaona ndi baba, sekukudzwa kwatakaita kuti unokura uchiziva kuti baba mukuru mukoma wababa wako. So ndo zvinhu zvatakakura tichingoziva kuti baba ndi baba. Dara Thomas Mapfumo na baba wangu Dominic Makore, they are brothers.
Oh wow, okay.
Kanya is elder kuna baba wangu.
Mukoma wa baba wenyu. Okay. All right, that's fine. So with the progress so far from you being called on stage muka performer to you recording music in the studio, saka manima singles mangani, you have an album mnichi so far?
I have 2 albums. Ngoma kurira na garaunzwe. Then ndine single yangu yandakaburitsa mamanje inonzi Tombi. Nezvimwewo zvandiri kufunga zviri kustudio, because ndine maprojects ari kustudio ari kufanira kuti abude next year, but next year tinoda kuti titi ari album. So we are giving ourselves time yekuti tigone kunge tichiita sei tichiprepare for music yakanaka. Hopefully ichabudawo zvakanaka. Everyone wants to grow, munhu wese anoda kushanda achiita zvinhu zvine musoro. Asi nguva ndo yaitoita sei yatinongomirira noti nguva ndeyamwari.
Alright, so for the 2 albums you have already, any collaborations aripo nevamwe vanhu varimo music yamunoimba?
Collaborations ndaimada stereke, but I noticed something chekuti dzimwe nguva unofanira kumbozama kukura uri wega.
That is true.
Because zita rako harizongoda kuti ungonzanzi dai pasina nhingi, dai asina kudai, dai pasina nhingi,
dai asina kudai.
Inini collaboration yangu yandogona kutaura maybe kunyorerwa kwandakaitwa imwe music yandonyorerwa namudhara.
Okay.
Like now I have a single yandiri kufanira kuburitsa musi wa 23 kuSherwood ndakaipiwa namudhara.
Oh wow.
So gradually ndinosvikawo ndiri kutodawo kuti vamwe vauya kutsvaka collaborations then.
All right, so let's say you're given a chance to have a collaboration on the next projects you have, maybe that collaborator nani?
So far so good. Wandinenge ndangosangana naye.
All right.
I can name anyone. wande ndangosangana naye kuti tawirirana zvatoda kuita because pipe hapasi pekumanikidzirana ka nyaya yekuwirirana and munofanira kusangana pakati because munhu anenge achiva nezvonero rake unenge nezvonero rako so tofanira kusangana pakati tese tokwanisa kuita zvinhu zvakanaka.
Oh wow, that's interesting. So right, since you have a project coming through very soon, I said 23 November and togara takavhura maziso tichita kuti tinzwe project renyu. Can you just give us I just have like a minute or so mongondimbiro kuti inonzi dzechimurenga ndo dzakaita sei because vechidiki pamwe ava understand music ika vari kungokuona kuti mukoma vari pano but ati understand music mongoti pakanzwisa mbishana tinzwe.
Then ndakanganwa pane iyi yandakaita na Cello Culture.
Oh yeah. So, I know Cello Culture is.
Yes, tine kamboka takaita kanonzi My Love.
My Love.
Takatry kuimba nechirungu.
Oh makatomboisa chirungu ipapo. So it's available by YouTube, Spotify, any music platform. All right. So before you go more, tipo wakanzwisa musati mati pamashoko ekupedzera.
All right. Kakamboka ndakaimba kanonzi Tombi. So ndike murume ari kuenda kubasa asi anovimbisa mukadzi wake kuti ndichadzoka uchengete vana vangu. Yeah. So it goes like kwakanga kuri kuoneka kwakanga kuri kuoneka vana vake nemukadzi wake so kumberi Tombi wenda vekuyenda. So it's
that's interesting.
Yeah.
Okay, all right. Thank you very much for coming. Any last words you like to share or anything you like to say? Kuda nokusupporta iva nokutsigira. Never tanga utokuziva iwonas.
And not kuna vese vari kutitsigira. Vatsigiri vechimurenga. This is our music. This is the music from Zimbabwe. Ukaenda kupi nekupi mbira dzikarira unozikanwa kunzi wabva Zimbabwe.
Wow.
That's our signature. Pasi rese.
Oh wow.
And we have to live with our music, you know. Tine zvinhu zvakawanda zvatiri kukurudzira zviri kutoita kuti vana vedu varasike vachizorasa chinyakare chinove ndo chine hunhu nemagariro edu zvinobvira kumusic because music yacho yatinoimba iyoyo imessage yatinoisa kuvana so zvakuenderana nekuti uruda kuti munhu ateerere kuti chii ndo panobva kugadzirwa hunhu nemagariro ezvinhu zvatinenge tichiita so ndinoti hatichengetedzei hunhu hwedu tigone kudanana nekunzwanana nguva dzose tichigona kuwirirana.
Oh wow. So anyone wants to get in touch with you kona wada kukutsvaga pama social platforms or number munokwanisa kutipa?
Yeah, it's panamba ndinogona kupaidza manager dzamunokwanisa kunge muchavabata kuna vanenge vachida kutipawo mabasa ekuita 0712 129 vanonzi Junior Colin Mzava ndiye munogona kubatana naye. Then pa Facebook tiripo munotowana tiripo, pa Instagram munotowana tiripo, you know, among my social platforms music yedu inowanika pa Spotify, iTunes, Deezer, Amazon inowanika music yedu. Kurai Makore and the Black Lions mukangoitsvaga munotowana. Chikuru ndinoda kutenda mukoma wola nehanzvadzi yangu mandipa mukana wekuti tinge tichitaurawo pano muzuva ranhasi.
All right, thank you very much for coming through. I had an amazing interview. This is even message this is the All 7 podcast. I thank you for always tuning in, and make sure you subscribe and share this live everywhere. Facebook, Kupi Tiripo on YouTube. We're always available. So please make sure you're always tuning in, and we love you so much. And thank you for tuning in tonight.
It's the little things that make us giants in our industry. We put in that extra mile of service so your car can go that extra mile of performance. Our aim is to make our stopovers feel like home. Giant Petroleum. limitless energy.